This video, I'll show you how you will see it when you be it, or when you are it. I'm gonna show you exactly how to tap into that so that you change your reality in a very quick way. Welcome back to another video. My name's Aaron and I help people expand their consciousness. Now in this video, I'm gonna be showing you where change really comes from in your reality, understanding that you are right now getting a direct reflection of who you are. And normally we'll talk about understanding beliefs. We'll say, you'll see it. Sometimes people say, well, I'll believe it when I see it. But you see, the way reality works, I've shared this a few times before, but the way reality works is when you're looking into a mirror, if you say, I will believe it when I see it, it's going about it the backwards way, because the way that reality really works is that first off, you must believe it, and then you can see it. Just like if I smile, then I see a reflection in the mirror. But if I sit there just waiting for that reflection to happen, then it won't ever happen because it's going about it the wrong way. So it's not so much even that though. Normally we'd say, okay, well, I will see it when I believe it. I just ascended, everyone. Okay, there we go. We will see it. We will, when we be it, when we are it, when it's a part of our identity, when it's the way that we see ourselves, which goes even beyond belief. I'm going to show you a little bit about how to go beyond that process of just belief, because in general, there's a certain state of consciousness we believe from. Now, first off, I want to say, let's take a quick second. And could you do me a favor? Could you like this video, smash the like button in contribution to this house? Because I am moving out of this house right now. I'm getting everything ready. I actually wasn't even going to film a video today because I have the movers going to be here in like 20 minutes. But you see, filming videos for me is just who I am. But I filmed hundreds of videos in this house, and I'm very sad to see it leave. I'm getting ready to travel for a while. And yeah, so I just want to say that I loved this house. I'm happy to have been shared so much content in this house, and as a way of paying homage to this house, you could just smash that like button, okay? Well, yeah, I'm gonna miss it. I said bye to the trees yesterday. I walked outside and was just kind of like, just feeling gratitude. But my whole life right now is a reflection of the way that I see myself. And my actions, my emotions, and my thoughts are equal to that, but not even just that. Because normally when we say that, okay, well, we'll have a certain belief structure there that has to do with it. But it goes beyond that. And you see, I made this little thing right here to make it easy. So this is kind of how it works. So we have this, in a way, it's kind of like a funnel, this like chart that shows the different levels of identity and the different levels of beingness. So we have that of the spirit, and then the why / the higher self. Now, when we're talking about being, understand that what we will have with being is we will have an alignment between the higher self and the identity. Now, this is why when I say you'll see it when you be it, it's because you already are it, your higher self with you aligned. When I make videos and I'm expressing these ideas, I believe a lot of this stuff is coming through me, because also at this higher spirit why, like why do you do what you do? What is your purpose? I believe many people watching this video right now, your purpose is to awaken in this life to a new level and to help other people wake up to who they are. Sometimes we call those light workers, and I think that you are a light worker. Now, are you doing what you're passionate about? Your passion will be aligned to your higher self, which means that when you do whatever it is in reality that's in alignment with your higher self, you will feel passion. You will feel alive. Now, based on the identity / the beliefs, your beliefs are equal to your identity. How do you see yourself? Then trickles out the behavior, which you could say is how you act, your habits, even the things that there's different feelings that are attributed to that when you do those different actions, plus before you even go into those actions, environment, just the kind of environment that you live in, the kind of people that you're around. These all influence our vibration. Now, this is about we up here. Contribution. This is why I always say that in order to really, something I really think amplifies our manifestations is when we have the intention of adding value in the world. Because then it's almost like the universe wants to flow through us, because the truth is, we are spiritual beings that are connected to every single person on the planet. And because we're connected to every single person on the planet, what happens is what you put out is what you get back. When you add value to other people, that comes back to you. So this is normally about a larger vision. Now, if you ever heard of someone like Tony Robbins, for example, he talks a lot about having contribution, like contributing to other people. Well, that's because you're tapping into your spirit, your why, your higher self. And what happens is then as you have that intention of adding value to other people, what ends up happening is it's almost like the information flows through you. So this is still about identity, but it's about the identity and the way you relate to the larger whole. It's about the awareness that there's not just you in reality, it's you and everyone else who's also a part of you. So it's a deeper level, we call that awakening. So when you understand that you can align to your higher self, that really allows you to be it, to be who you naturally are, because then you're in a higher frequency state. But the missing key for so many people is they don't view themselves, their identity isn't locked in. They're not giving themselves permission to be the identity of the way that they prefer to be. You see, this is the biggest key. What is your identity? How do you view yourself? You get in life a reflection of who you are being or who you are. But this is what I did to become on YouTube full-time, as you may know the story. I simply gave myself permission to say, I'm a full-time YouTuber. I was working a 9-to-5 job, selling women's shoes. I said, nope. This is who I am. I will do both. Sometimes what people do too is they think you have to completely ditch one thing to then do something else. I did both. I did the vibration and was in the vibration, and I saw myself as that's natural for me. It's natural for me to make daily videos. People to this day ask me, how do you make so much content and you're so busy all the time? How do you do all that? Well, it's just who I am. That's the way I view it, and therefore it's easy. You see, if you put something on a pedestal, then it's vibrationally further away from you. If you feel like you're just trying to fake it till you make it because you're trying to have behavior without changing your identity, it'll feel fake. And the idea is that when you do it consistently, it eventually becomes who you are. It's like going to the gym every day for a week and then saying, oh, but that didn't work for me. Well, the reason you stop doing it is because you don't see yourself as somebody that goes to the gym. You saw yourself as somebody who doesn't go to the gym, that was behaving and going to the gym occasionally. You see, when you bring in a part of your identity, it's just a part of who you are, that's where everything begins to change. So when we say, oh, I'll believe it when I see it, or I'll see it when I believe it, you will see it when you be it, when you are it, when that is who you naturally are. Think about it also in terms of vibrational resonance. The version of you, like this is the thing, there is a version of you right now that is in that identity, that views yourself just naturally as that version of you. And we know this because quantum physics shows us that all realities exist here and now. And then also there's a part of you that is adding value to other people, that is connected to your higher self, that is passionate. So if you're gonna look into the parallel realities versions of you, look to the one that is doing exactly what you love to be doing. Look at the one that is passionate, that is excited to get up every day. And when you do this, you can then align to it. But why does that make it so powerful? Because then you can use your imagination to connect to the parallel reality version of you. That version of you literally can send you information. They all exist now. Right now, what's happening, this will sound a little bit esoteric. If you want me to make a video on this, let me know. Maybe hit the like button and let me know, and I'll make a video on this. But right now, there's a collapsing of parallel reality timelines happening on the planet. We have a potential of merging with other parallel and probable selves. Now what this means is that, in a way, what I believe happened is when I was walking around my house, my dad's house, when I was February 2017, when I was still working that 9-to-5 job, I just had this feeling, this knowing that if I made a video every single day for a year, my life would transform. And in a way, I felt like there was either a higher aspect of me or there was some aspect of me that was telling me, make a video today. I promise you, you'll be exactly where you're supposed to be. And that's what I did. I believe and I feel like I was connecting to another probable self that was giving me that information. Was I? it doesn't really matter. It's the information. It's obviously I am where I am right now. I'm getting ready to move out of this beautiful house, which I've loved so much. And I'm getting ready to travel the world. And I love what I do. And it's very just, so much can happen in a short period of time. But you have to give yourself permission to be that version of you. Which means when you imagine that version of you, what are you consistently thinking, feeling, and doing? Think, feel, do. What are those things? But not only that, pay attention and realize that a lot of this act you may have been putting on is not even you. Working a 9-to-5 job that you don't like, that may not even be you. But you see, in order to make the bridge from this vibrational reality of working a 9-to-5 job you don't care about to then doing your passion full time, or you doing what you love, or finding the perfect job, that's about you making a choice and starting to see yourself instead of this person, which is on autopilot. See yourself as this person. Make actions. See yourself as that first off, but also connect it to a larger why. Why are you doing it? How does it add value to other people? Are you able to express yourself in a powerful way? You see, these things that I'm sharing right now, they really do work. And identify that version of you. That's what I did. And even now, I imagine the version of me that's traveling the world, speaking in front of large groups of people, helping people in person rather than just, it's cool doing these YouTube videos, but I want to meet you in person. I want to see you at an event. That's the next version of me. And when I imagine that version of me, I imagine me traveling. I imagine me meeting up with people. I imagine me talking to other influencers. That's not on a pedestal, though. It's just who I naturally am. And I take on the behaviors. And I say, what does that version of me think, feel, do? How does that version of me, what are those daily habits like? I look at all those things, and then I simply decide that I'm going to give myself permission to be that version of me. And also having a vision. Have a vision. A vision for who you are. Most people don't have a vision. If you have a vision, then you have something to move towards. Then you can develop your identity based on that vision. A vision is a larger purpose. A vision is a larger connection to the whole that we all have. The vision is what connects us all together. And most people just don't have that vision. So I'll see it when I believe it. I'll believe it when I see it. You will see it when you be it. Be. Even in the word behavior, I noticed there's the word be. This is about being that version of you, giving yourself permission to be that version of you. If you want to create art, have this art flow through you. See that it's part of who you just naturally are. Don't give yourself and say, well, once I have the environment, once I have the behavior, that's not the way reality works. Reality is a reflection of who you are. Be, have, do. You normally think you need to do something, then you can have something, then you can be something. But reality is be, have, do. Or be, do, have. Doesn't matter. Be comes first. See yourself as that version of you. Then your outer reality will reflect that. Just stop waiting to give yourself certain permission. So this is really about understanding who you are at your core. What is your vision? Who you are. If you don't know what that is, set the intention. Set the intention to figure out what that is. And in general, the more you raise your vibration, it's also here as well. The more you raise your vibration beyond just your environment, thinking that this has power over you, your behaviors have power over you. They all stem, though, from your identity and your beliefs, but also this larger connection to your higher self. This is something that every single person can connect to right now. It's something that's happening on the planet right now. I think that as time goes on, the vibration on the planet will continue to increase so high that you're going to have to be doing what you're passionate about, because that's how high the vibration is. And if you're not, you're going to feel like there's something off. I think that's why there's a lot of successful people that feel unfulfilled right now. It's because there's a calling for you to get into your passion. There's a lot of people that just don't know what to do right now. There's just set the intention to figure out what that is. But understand, your reality is a direct reflection of who you are, the way you see yourself, what your larger vision is for how you connect to other people and how you connect to the world. And when you tap that into adding value and being in a high vibrational state, following your passion, just imagine that version of you. That version of you already exists. Use your imagination and simply decide that that is who you are now. And then watch everything else fall away that no longer serves. That's what I've done to attain the level of success that I have. That's what I'm going to continue to do as I move into different areas of my life. And I'm super excited to be sharing the journey with you. And I just want to say that I appreciate you being here. I've had an amazing, today's a day that I really am feeling, because it's a funny thing. It's just a house, you know what I mean? But I feel a certain level of connection to this house, to the outside right over here. Even the pool that I only used a couple times, but there's a lemon tree right there. Like, I really appreciate this house and the ability to live the lifestyle that I do, but it's also just natural for me. It feels natural, and that's what I encourage for you as well, just to keep things natural and to know that it's a natural reflection of just who you are. So something else I have right now is something called whatsmyvibration.com. You go to whatsmyvibration.com. You can calibrate your vibration, see where you calibrate in the form of an archetype, and then I'll give you a meditation for you to get to the next level of consciousness. Plus, I'll send you emails as to how to get to the next level. So it's completely free. You go to whatsmyvibration.com. It's brand new, something I just made, and there's a survey that you take that shows you your calibration, and I'm super excited to share that with you. So that's whatsmyvibration.com. I'll go ahead and link it in the top of the description box below. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like this video if you liked it. Comment below if you want more videos like this, or if you're gonna miss the house. And as always, peace, much love, and namaste.